So you were a heavyweight wrestler.
Yes, sir. Yep.
How much weight have you lost?
Probably 20 or 30 pounds. It was tough keeping that weight on. Everybody was cutting weight, and I was constantly trying to keep it on and be as big as I could. And nobody really understood that, but as soon as that was over, it was a delight to be able to let that weight go and start running instead of wrestling. So,
what was it about that itch that you had though when you initially got here? The itch to try and make it in the sport of football.
Well, growing up is just a dream to have an opportunity to play in the NFL and play Division I football. And it's something that I always set out and said I wanted to do. And so I thought I'd give that a go. And my best friend at the time, Chase Kaufman, was having a lot of success in football. And I thought, hey, I'll go join him and play football.
You eventually obviously shift to wrestling. And as you know, Brian Smith has built a terrific program,
Yep.
consistently winner. And I've said this for many years about Brian Smith. No one as a head coach at the University of Missouri works harder to promote his sport than Brian Smith does, and which is a credit to not only the way he recruits, but also to the way that he builds it around the country and certainly around this state. When you wrestle for Brian Smith, what is that experience like?
Man, it's hard to put into words. It's just, he taught me so much and taught me just how to overcome adversity in so many different ways. I'm a firm believer in, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and he put you in a setting where, you got 15 to 20 people on the same mission as yourself, and so it's that's what Tiger Style is, I think, and that's what he did for me.
How proud are you of the guys that have followed your footsteps and become national champions here?
Man, it's just getting started, I think. So it's just it's a pleasure to watch them have success, and it's and rooting them on. I've coached at a couple different universities, and it's always tough when you see the Missouri guys and Coach Smith, because you're coaching a team at the University of Virginia or wherever you're at, and you're kind of secretly rooting for those guys over there. So it's been tough, but man, it's like I said, I just think it's getting started.
God's been a part of your life for a while, yeah. And tell people what you're doing right now.
So I'm the Midwest director for FCA Wrestling. So it's a coach's ministry. I'm the director for 5 states, and it's really just trying to get this thing going. But it's focused on coaching the coach. It's coming alongside the coach and encouraging them. If you get the coach, it's a lot quicker to get all the athletes. You get the influencer, and you can reach more rather than just trying to get the athletes.
What are the challenges the coaches face?
Oh man, it's just you see all kinds. I mean, there's so many coaches that are that don't really have a lot of support. They have. In wrestling, it's just different. It's not quite. You don't have quite the support, I think, that some of the bigger sports have, and so anytime you can encourage those guys and just whether it's come in, run a practice for them, or just be a resource for them, it's huge and it's helpful.
What do you remember about your run through the national tournament in 2009?
Man, it was so tough. The brackets came out, and I was looking at it, and it was all these guys that I had barely beaten that I was going to have to wrestle my first round, my second round, my third round, and it was tough to kind of see myself winning it. I remember it's like it's the 5 people you surround yourself with. Just having my coaches and my teammates just kind of slap me and say, you've already beaten all these guys, you're going to go do it again. And so initial thought was it was going to be tough, and before I walked out there, I was confident I was going to beat all those guys again. So
the moment that it happened and the match expires and you realize you're a national champion, what went through your mind?
Well, you look over at your coaches, and it was a long match, and it's going on, and you start, that's when you get in the deep water, you start questioning, why am I doing this? Do I have what it takes? And you look over at your coaches and you realize what they've done for you and everything they've invested into you, and they didn't have to. And you just dig deep, and you do it not only for yourself, but you do it for them as well. And so I got little clips of everything that I've went through with the coaches and everybody around me, and it was super emotional. It was I couldn't stop crying, but it was like I said, everything you've worked for to that point came to fruition.
Aside from being a national champion, what will you remember about your days here in Columbia?
Man, I'll just remember all the people. I mean, I love it. Just the people with the administration, just everybody from the top down. It's still home to me, and the people make this university what it is. So I constantly think about all the people that I've said it before, but in no way was this a one-man deal. It was everybody that invested into me and helped me make this thing a reality. So. That's what I think about, all the people that helped me accomplish my goals and dreams.
Finally, you've got some people in your personal life too, your family, that help you along the way. Take some time to thank them.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I mean, just my my mom and dad, my family, just constantly pushing me to believe that I could achieve anything that I put my mind to, and raising me in a Christian household where I really understood and knew that, man. God really had his hand on me and put me in the right place at the right time, and I was, like I said, the people that helped me have success.
Anybody else you want to introduce?
My wife. My wife, man, she's incredible, and she's the one that pushes me now. My wife and my beautiful daughter, Eleanor, 2-year-old daughter, just amazing. Couldn't ask for anything better. So, thank you.